Hey there, Maury here. Alright, today we're going to clean the bike, but we're going to start with the chain. I'm going to show you guys how to clean a chain. Then I'm going to show you how to change a chain when it's wore out. Okay, the clean part of the chain is so that you can oil it and keep it lubricated so your gears don't wear so fast and they'll last longer. Okay, but I always change my chains when they get to a certain point. The way I check it is what they call a go, no-go gauge. It's got a small end and it's got a bigger end right here. Okay, and what you do is you'll stick this into the chain onto a link and you push this down and it'll go between two more parts of the link. I'll show you on the bike in just a little while. But if this slips in, it's the small side, it's okay if it's tight and it goes in. If it goes in loose, you're getting close to the time to change it. If it goes into this big side, when you get slides in there, it's really time to change it. Because if you don't change it, your sprockets are going to wear out on you. Okay, and on my bike, I've got like 5,000 miles on it, so I keep the chain lubed really well. I'm going to clean it to start with, and then we'll go through it as we go along, and then I'll show you things, and I'll show you why the chain will need to be changed. Okay, first thing here is this is the soap we're going to use to clean the chain with. It's called Chain Bright, okay, degreaser. It's made by Park Tool. You can get it at your local bike store. And I'm lucky I have a bike store real close by, and I also bought a new can of it today just in case I didn't have any. And you're cleaning up putting it in my chain cleaner. Okay. This little dealy bob right here is a chain tool for cleaning chains. Okay, and I'm going to put it right on here. Like so. Snap it shut. And this tool is really old, but it still works. Okay, once you get that on there with that Chain Bright in there, then you turn the chain backwards. Okay, this is getting it all over the chain. And it cleans it really good. Let it soak in there for a few minutes. You can see that it's dripping off, so it got in there good. And I don't waste any of it because I also wash my gears out with it when I'm done doing the chain, cleaning the chain. Just do this about, I don't know, maybe 40-50 revolutions. Let it sit for 20 revolutions. Let it sit for a couple minutes and then do it for another 20 revolutions. Let it sit for a few more minutes. And the longer it sits, the cleaner it's gonna get it. Okay, I poured the rest of it into this little cup here that I cut off the bottom of a water bottle. I'm going to take this parts brush. I'm going to go out and I'm going to clean the gears now. All this stuff only takes a few minutes, don't take long. Just put it on, turn it a little bit, put a little more. You want to saturate it with the cleaner really good. I usually let it sit for a few minutes. Now you don't want to get any of this in your brakes, which are on the other side. So when you're rinsing it, you want to be real careful when you're rinsing it. You can do it with taking the tire off too, or taking the whole wheel off. Okay. But you don't have to. I'm going to take the wheel off anyway in a few minutes. But that's good enough there. I don't want to get any of this on our brickwork out here. I'm washing back away from the brake because I don't want to get it in the brakes. But it cleans the gears really good. And you want to rinse the chain good too. Chain looks real clean. Okay, now I'm going to change the chain though because it's time. But I'm just showing you how to what you did to clean it, because you go buy one of those tools, it makes it real easy to clean that chain. And those tools are like cheap, 15 bucks. I think I bought it for on Amazon. And that's it. Now we can go ahead and wash the rest of the bike. While you have the front tire off, you do not want to touch the brakes. If you hit the brakes, you're going to pop the calipers. The oil is going to come out of your brakes pad. You're going to pop it. It's all going to have to be put back together, and you're going to be hating life. So best thing to do is don't touch your front brake calipers, period. Okay, before you start to change the chain, I would suggest you put a piece of baling wire in here through the links like so. Because the chain's going to take off on you and just go whoop, and parts are going to go flying everywhere. Come on, get in there. Yeah, with the wire in there, it is kind of a pain, but you pop it, and that popped it. Okay, take that out. Got your wire on there now, and then you can just take and pull these together, pull your chain together, and you can pop it apart like so. Okay. I still have the chain on it, so it doesn't take off on me. Get your link. You want to get your links. These two little parts right here. Okay. And this is to change the chain, because we've already cleaned this chain. This chain is clean, but I'm going to put a new chain on it. So I'm going to take that off. Let the pressure off the chain. Okay. And we're going to take the chain out. Be real careful that you don't lose parts for it and stuff like that. Now this chain, I could still use it in a pinch, because it's just a little big. Let me show you that tool I have. GoPro stop video. Okay, this is the go no-go gauge. When the chain's ready to be changed on there, you're gonna stick this inside the chain like that. And if it goes in, see how easy that goes in there? That's a small one. That's why I change it. If you wait to the big one, and the big one slides in there, you're gonna start wearing sprockets. Your cogs are going to wear out. So, and what's going to happen is that you're going to be riding the bike even after you change the chain, and you're going to feel it jump gears, and you're going to think it did and stuff. And what's going to happen is, I mean, mine are starting to get a little wear on them because they're old. And they got like 5,000 miles on it. Let me tip this down here. Show you. Right in here, where these are getting kind of elongated, but they're still good. What they're like originally are like these little ones up here on the top, because I don't use first gear that much. I don't like sitting there spinning. I like the pedal. But pretty much they're in pretty good. Okay, now see, I got the chain laying on the floor. Okay, and it's like I gotta take the chain apart right here to make it the same length. Okay, the other chain has not stretched that much, but it has stretched. So you do want to lay it out on the floor to make sure that you have the right chain. And if it's 11 speed, that's usually about how far over I am and how much I have to take off. Okay, I got my grandson here. He's going to run the camera for me for a little bit. So, say hi, Dylan.
Hello, YouTube. You might recognize me from his last video, but yeah, I'm going to be his cameraman. I'm going to have a whole bunch of fun in this video.
Are you having fun yet?
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Okay, now keep an eye out. And you want to feed it through the derailleur this way. And then when you get it around here, you're going to let it hang, but you got to get it pretty even. Because now we got to run it through the gears. Okay, come around over here, around this way. Keep it away from the sun. Okay, gonna put it over this one. That cog. You're gonna put it through this one. Make sure you're missing all the little pieces there. Oh, okay. And let it hang there for just a second. Let me show you a trick. This is a tip of the day here. Yeah. Tip of the day, a piece of wire. And what you want to do, you want to put it through there. This is just regular baling wire. Okay. And you want to pull this chain this way, this side. Bring it down here. Okay, that's going to hold it there. Now I'm going to get my quick link. I don't know how quick it is. It's quicker than I am. Okay.
Jokes beside.
And we're going to put that one in that way. We're going to put this one in this way. Can you get up there and see it? I'm going to pull this back this way a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to pull it towards each other. See, if you didn't have that chain on there, or that wire on there, it'd take off on you. Okay. Now I got it started with a quick link on both sides. Now hopefully when you take out this, it'll stay there long enough for you to take your pliers. Now you can do this with a piece that you can get it apart with a piece of baling wire also, instead of using the pliers that are made to do the job. The pliers that are made to do the job make it a lot easier. Okay, now what we're going to do this, we're going to stick this in here, and that end in there. Hopefully nothing takes off on me. Come on, get in there.
Fingers crossed.
All right.
Very, very crossed.
Okay, my grandson wants me to use that as a blooper. Which it is, because if you do that right, it's not supposed to take off on you. You're supposed to be able to put it together and clip it. And I gotta pull it over this way a little bit.
Alright, take two.
Take two, round two. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing back together now. I'm gonna leave the wire on it this time so it doesn't take off on me. Okay.
Alright, the piece of resistance.
Well, I'm gonna stick this in on the other sides of the wire.
And for this part, make sure to have your safety glasses and safety helmet.
Hey, smart Alec.
Because the same thing that happened to my grandpa might just happen to you. It may result in death or severe injury. Have medical personnel standing right by your doorstep, because it might just happen.
Okay. It can be a little tough to get these things to clip.
Yeah.
I'm moving it a little closer now. Hopefully to get it to clip. Okay, so I got one there and one there. So I gotta move it out one. One there and one there. Okay. And there. Sorry. No, this way. Okay, what we want to do first is, after you get the chain locked on there, you're gonna go through the gears. Make sure everything's on there right, nothing's rubbing. You put it through your derailleur on the right sides and everything. And you're gonna go up through the chain or the gears. Okay.
And
Check the front one, make sure everything's working good. Okay, now the next step. Okay, I'm using some Proline chain lube. Okay, I picked this up at my local bike shop for $9.99.
no
But
taxes.
it lasts a while. And what you want to do is, where'd my link go? Dylan, did you turn it? It's right here.
Oh.
Okay. I put the link right here, and I put 1 drop of oil on each roller. And I go all the way around the chain.
Make sure to evenly place it. Because if you put too much on one link, it's going to be...
No, when we're done,
So you just have to go
I'm going to...
down.
We're going to take a little bit of the oil back off. So, because we don't want to over lube it, because then you collect dirt.
Yep.
Lots of dirt. Then you're going to be washing your bike again. All right. Tell them, Dylan.
Tell what?
Tell them what.
How
GoPro stop video.
So remember to push the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave comments below saying what our next video should be about. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is me and Grandpa signing out. Peace.
Bye.